Greetings, everyone. Today we're talking about ancient India, part one. We will have another module on India as well because there is so much to cover. But first, I want to go over some comparative timelines, just so you can put ancient Indian culture in context with some of these other cultures that we've studied. So you can see Egypt, Mesopotamia, ancient Persia, the Indus Valley is contemporaneous with early Egyptian culture, the Sumerian cities in Mesopotamia, when the ancient Persian city of Susa was founded. And then during the early periods of ancient Egypt, we had the Harappan cultures and the Indus script. And then we move a little later into Vedic culture and Buddhism. We'll cover the Buddhism in part two of ancient India. But you can see how we are kind of circling back in time now to early Mesopotamian civilizations, only in Asia instead of around the Mediterranean Sea. So some of the cultural advancements that were made in the Indus Valley civilizations, which include the areas in Western India and parts of Pakistan, public baths, toilets, drainage systems, yoga, and hydraulic engineering, and other things as well. They had a writing system that's quite old, but unfortunately, we've been unable to decipher it. And by we, I mean the global community. So just like linear A in ancient Greece has not been deciphered, so too does the Indus script, of which I have a sample here. We don't know what it means. We've not found a Rosetta Stone like was found that gave us insight into the Egyptian hieroglyphics. Currently, there's been over 4,000 samples of Indus script seals, pottery, metal plates on copper and bronze, tools and weapons. Some people know little bits of these things, but we don't really have a comprehensive way to understand this, which means that unlike Mesopotamia with the cuneiform script or the Egyptians with the hieroglyphics, we have no written uh, history, or we have a written history, but we don't know what it means. So we're we don't have as much understanding of this ancient area. The Vedas are oral knowledge that arose, I don't know, 1500 to 1200 BCE. It seems to be the consensus, maybe a little earlier. It's a polytheistic poetry. It forms the earliest known religious tradition in Asia, and some people believe that it might possibly be the earliest tradition in the world, but scholars are still debating that. And these are considered religious texts that are believed to have a divine origin. But as with everything in India, there's a multiplicity of texts, beliefs, ideas, etc. So the Mahabharata, which we'll explore a bit in this module, is an Indian epic poem. And you can think of it much like the Epic of Gilgamesh or the Odyssey or the Iliad by Homer. It's a oral story that was eventually written down, and it recounts this war between the Kauravas and the Pandavas that happened long time ago, far, far away. And it mixes narratives, so there's a lot of fighting and wars and people doing things, but there's also philosophical and devotional material. So it's philosophy, It's religion and storytelling all wrapped into one. And I'm not going to ask you to read the whole thing because that would be overwhelming. But we will see a brief video of this in our module so you can get a sense of what's going on. And that's it for ancient India. If you have questions, please ask. Thanks so much for listening.